breaking tonight. A seismic shift is underway, not in the Earth, but in the American economy. While Washington is gridlocked and supply chains falter, a quiet exodus is happening. America's biggest companies are looking north, betting billions on a Canadian future. This isn't just about cheaper labor, it's about stability, predictability, and survival. Boardrooms are asking, where's the safer bet? More and more, the answer is Canada. We're talking about a calculated flight to stability, a search for government partnership, and a move away from America's political whiplash. Tonight, we follow the money, connecting 6 iconic brands to their massive new investments in Canada. This trend could reshape North America's economic landscape for generations. What do they know that we don't? Let's find out. Coca-Cola, an American icon, is pouring $85 million into a new facility, not in Georgia, but in Peterborough, Ontario. This isn't just another plant, it's a strategic pivot. Why Canada? Stability. In a world of chaos, Canada offers predictability for long-term planning. The Canadian workforce is skilled, reliable, and ready, thanks to government investment and technical training. The government didn't wait. They actively partnered with Coca-Cola, streamlining the process and creating a pro-business ecosystem. And the green transition. This facility is a model of sustainable manufacturing, powered by Canada's national commitment to clean energy. For Coca-Cola, aligning with a country that shares its environmental values is a strategic win. This $85 million isn't just a building, it's a statement. Coca-Cola is betting that Canada's stability, talent, partnership, and green infrastructure outweigh the benefits of building at home. It's a quiet vote of no confidence in the American status quo. This move is part of a larger trend. Political gridlock here, reliable infrastructure there, workforce challenges here, trained talent there. Each factor pulls billions northward. If Coca-Cola sees a better future in Canada, who's next? The decision in Peterborough reverberates through boardrooms across America. Capital flows to where it's treated best, and Coca-Cola's move is a clear indicator. It's a business decision with profound implications for America's economic future. The fizz isn't just in the bottle, it's in the Canadian economy, powered by American dollars. The message is clear. The center of gravity is shifting. And it's happening now. If Coca-Cola's move was a tremor, GM's is an earthquake. GM is betting billions on Canada, transforming its Cami plant in Ingersoll into the country's first large-scale EV factory. The BrightDrop electric vans, cornerstone of GM's EV strategy, are being built in Canada, not the US. The Oshawa plant, once shuttered, is now a state-of-the-art facility thanks to stable labor agreements and government partnership. Why Canada? Billions in incentives, a stable political environment, and a government that acts as a strategic partner. Automakers need decades-long plans. Canada offers predictability, not chaos. The skilled Canadian workforce is a huge draw. Generations have built cars in Ontario. GM is building on a century of Canadian automotive excellence. Canada is also becoming a hub for the entire EV supply chain, from mining to battery manufacturing to assembly. By investing in Canada, GM secures its place in a closed-loop ecosystem, insulated from global supply chain chaos. Every new electric GM vehicle is a product of this ruthless business calculation. GM is leveraging Canadian stability, talent, and tax dollars to build vehicles that define their American comeback. This isn't about 1 or 2 plants, it's about the strategic heart of GM's future. The jobs, the technology, the intellectual property, they're migrating north. With every billion invested in Ontario, America's automotive heartland grows less secure. It's a slow-motion realignment of an entire industry. The message: Canada is now the safe bet for the future of mobility. The US is losing ground, not just in cars, but in the entire EV ecosystem. The shift is real, and it's accelerating. The future of American manufacturing may soon have a Canadian address. Heavy industry runs on power, and Alcoa, a global aluminum giant, is betting on Canada for one reason: cheap, clean, reliable hydroelectricity. Aluminum smelting is energy-intensive. In Quebec, Alcoa's smelters are powered by massive hydro dams, offering long-term, fixed-price contracts. This stability is impossible in the US, where the grid is aging and energy prices swing wildly. Alcoa's Quebec plants produce some of the world's lowest carbon aluminum, branded a column, giving them a huge edge as customers demand greener supply chains. In the US, we debate the green transition and struggle with grid failures. In Quebec, they built clean energy decades ago and now reap the rewards. Alcoa isn't moving for altruism. Green energy is cheap, reliable energy. This is a warning sign. America's failure to modernize its grid is undermining our industrial base. Alcoa's long-term power deals insulate them from global shocks and policy battles, letting them invest with confidence. Every aluminum part in a car or phone may now start in a Quebec smelter, powered by a Canadian river. Canada's energy surplus is a magnet for industry. The US is losing out not on labor or taxes, but on power. Alcoa's move is a blueprint for any energy-intensive business. If you need vast, reliable, clean power, the smart money is heading north. Canada's energy policy is winning the future of heavy industry, thus talking the lesson. Green energy isn't just good PR, it's a competitive weapon. America's grid is a liability, Canada's is an asset. Like the industrial migration is underway and it's powered by Canadian rivers. Campbell's Soup, an American staple, chose to invest $50 million not in New Jersey or North Carolina, but in Mississauga, Ontario. This wasn't just a new line, it was a strategic upgrade to modernize and future-proof their supply chain. The Mississauga plant sits in Canada's largest consumer market, with access to key transportation networks for both Canada and the northern US. By expanding here, Campbell's is building a more resilient, cost-effective way to get products to shelves, directly responding to US supply chain chaos. The Ontario government offered financial incentives, acting as a true partner to secure jobs and investment. Campbell's sees Canada as a stable place to produce and a market with real growth potential. Rather than serving Canada from US plants, they're embedding themselves deeper into the Canadian economy. The alternative? Spend that $50 million in the US, but logistics, government support, and stability pointed north. Food production is national security. When Campbell's modernizes outside the US, it's a warning sign. Are we making it easier to feed Americans from abroad? Campbell's is building a 21st century facility in Canada, betting on stability and strategic location. Every can rolling off that line is evidence of a shifting center of gravity. The logos may be American, but the jobs and capital are moving north. It's comfort food with an uncomfortable message for the US economy. The trend is clear. Canada is winning the future of food manufacturing, and America needs to pay attention. When Tesla moves, the world watches, and right now, Tesla is making big moves in Canada. It started with the quiet acquisition of Hibar Systems, a leader in battery tech, giving Tesla critical expertise for next-gen batteries. But the ambition is bigger. Tesla is in talks to build a massive gigafactory in Ontario, focused on battery cathodes and possibly full cells. Why Canada? 3 reasons. Abundant battery minerals, world-class tech talent, and a government eager to partner. Canada's mines offer lithium, nickel, cobalt, and graphite, creating a direct pipeline from mine to factory, bypassing global shipping chaos. The Toronto-Waterloo corridor rivals Silicon Valley for tech talent, perfect for Tesla's software and robotics needs. The Canadian government is all in, offering incentives and policy support to anchor the EV revolution. A Canadian gigafactory would anchor Tesla's North American battery ecosystem outside the US. The cars may be assembled in Texas, but their hearts would be Canadian. While US politicians debate, Tesla is executing, choosing a partner that's agile and aligned. The risk? America is left with lower value assembly while the high-tech core moves north. Tesla's bet on Canada is a wake-up call for US policymakers. The race for the future of autos is on, and Canada is pulling ahead. The world's most important EV company is leading the charge north. The implications for the US are staggering. The future of batteries and maybe the auto industry could be Canadian. Ford, the company that put America on wheels, is investing $1.8 billion to transform its Oakville, Ontario plant into an EV powerhouse. This isn't a partial move, it's an all-in strategy for the next generation. The plant will be retooled for high-volume electric vehicle production, with a new battery pack facility on site. The Canadian and Ontario governments committed hundreds of millions, securing jobs and technology for the EV era. For Ford, this means a clear, stable path to ramp up EV production, trading American uncertainty for Canadian predictability. Oakville's skilled workforce is being retrained for the EV future, ensuring labor stability and manufacturing excellence. The complex will be powered by clean Canadian electricity, lowering the carbon footprint and aligning with Ford's green promises. $1.8 billion is a statement. Ford's most important North American hub for the future is in Canada. This decision will ripple through the entire supply chain for years. Ford, like GM, chose Ontario as the best place to build its EV future. Government partnership, skilled labor, clean energy, and stability made the business case irresistible. 2 of the big 3 are anchoring their EV transformations in Canada. The message for America's industrial heartland is chilling jobs and investment are heading north. Ford's Oakville move isn't just about one plant, it's about the future of an industry. The center of gravity is shifting, and Canada is winning the race. The future of American cars may soon be made in Canada. Let's be clear, 6 American giants are shifting north. Billions of dollars and thousands of jobs are moving to Canada. Companies chase profit, stability, and predictability. The real question, why is Canada a better place to build the future? The answer is clear. Stability, incentives, skilled labor, and clean energy. These companies are seeking refuge from chaos and finding willing partners in Canada. This isn't an attack on America, it's a verdict on our current state. Will we keep pushing companies away, or learn the lessons and compete? The stream of capital north is growing louder. We'll be here to track every move.